What is going on? Hello, everybody. Just getting organized. All right. Woohoo! What is going on? Happy Monday. We have a really great show tonight. You guys are going to really enjoy this. As I sage the cards. What's up, Bill? What's up, John? Woohoo! Love seeing you guys. We'll wait for a couple more people to pop in the room. I'm saging everybody out there too. How about that? I'm stoked. So stoked for tonight. Nice to meet you. I love it. Oh, Nikki's so awesome. She's the best. She's such a cool person. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. All right. Groovy. Welcome and happy Monday night. How is everyone doing? I'm loving this chat so much. It's really transpiring over every week. It's something different. And I have a really great thing to talk about tonight. And oh, good. Hi, Nikki. And so the way the format is I basically, as we opened up, I shuffled a couple of cards to open up what I wanted to talk about tonight. And then I will do readings for each astrological sign for the week. I'm going to pull an advice card. And then the floor is open for any live readings. And I already have Marley on the list to do a reading for her. And that is just a suggested donation just to help me out a little bit. That would be great. And I will put the link in the chat. It's also in the description box. And actually, woo! I don't want to paste that. It's top secret information. But anyway, so I'm really just focusing in on taking these Monday night chats, and they've transpired all over the place, but I really want to start getting into teaching the power of attraction and manifestation and spirituality a little bit more, because I do know there's a lot of stuff out there on the internet and there's a lot of fluff, and I really want to get a little bit more into the core of everything. So as I was shuffling, when everyone popped in, I did pull the Chariot card, and the Chariot is all about forward movement, everything moving, smoothly going forward. And I feel like this is kind of where we are right now. You see the Chariot, all the beautiful stars surrounding it, and pushing the light is basically pushing everything forward with ease. Okay, so I feel like that's where we are right now. And what I wanted to talk about tonight is I wanted to talk about when you let go of control, what happens? Everyone wants to know, how do you manifest? And manifesting is basically taking an idea of what you have and having it transpire into the 3D, having it show up at your doorstep or in your email box, or meeting somebody by chance at a coffee shop who introduces you to somebody who gives you a brand new job. That is manifesting. So it all comes down to intent. So I want to discuss the importance of letting go of control and how control really can stifle any kind of flame that you have going, or any thought or any creativity. And so basically what it starts with is, what is control? Control is our basic need for our ego to control an outcome to keep us safe, because it is part of our innate ability to have our ego protect us in dangerous situations. The ego, some people think the ego is bad. It is actually bad and good. So the whole point of it is to toe the line of the ego and really know how to work with it. So you're working with it and not against it, and not letting it control you. And so basically this is all about co-creating with the universe. And what I mean by that, if the universe doesn't resonate to you, most people know what that means, but what it is, it's like people think, oh, if I sit here and think about a box of chocolates being delivered to my door, it's just going to happen. It may, but you might have to tell your friends or somebody, hey, I'm really craving some chocolate, putting it out there in the universe when you get an inspired idea and really just working with it. So maybe that wasn't the best example, because that could just show up, and that would be hilarious. If somebody gets a box of chocolates in the next week, you've got to text me and let me know. But it more so of, okay, so maybe manifesting a job. I think that, I could sit here all day and think about manifesting a job, but once I get an inspired idea, if I don't go on LinkedIn and follow that guidance and have clear guidance and listening to it, I'm not co-creating. I can listen to the ideas come in all day, but if I'm not taking action, then it's not happening, right? And so basically it's about releasing the outcome and releasing how everything is going to unfold. So when you're letting go of control, you're literally telling the universe you're in the flow. Basically, think of like a lazy river, and you think you're not doing anything, but you are in the flow. But once you put up resistance, then you literally stop the flow of all the manifestation and having the universe orchestrate everything behind the scenes that you are not aware of. And because you have doubt. When you have resistance, that means doubt. And it's telling the universe you don't trust. If you don't trust, then you're not going to be in the flow. It's a lot to wrap your head around, and I'll be talking about this a lot because I really feel that this is where we all are. Hey, Mystical Musings. Hey, Marley. And I feel that there is a lot of inspired ideas, especially right now, that they're at our fingertips, because we can really do what we want now. Really, the slate is clean for 2020. You literally could pick up your life and move somewhere and start a brand new business or anything like that. And it's not unheard of. It's actually more accepted now because people know, hey, listen, the norm no longer exists that we know of. And so it's all about following inspired ideas. And it could also be messages that you hear in conversations when you overhear people talking and they may say something. You're like, oh, I was just thinking about that. And that makes sense. I'm not saying eavesdrop on conversations, but sometimes things come into your head. Or sometimes if you hear a song lyric, it's really good to go look up all of the lyrics of the song, because there's probably a bigger message in there for you. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I always have a song in my head, and there are lyrics that I don't even know what song it's from. I literally have to scour the internet to find out what song it is, but it's a very clear message. And as soon as I find the song, there are other messages, but it's that one particular lyric that keeps going around and around in my head is the message for me. And I'm sure we have all felt that on different levels. So definitely, chime in on the chat. Let me know how you feel about that. I'm going to take a sip of water. Yes, I'm drinking peppermint water again tonight. I put a lot of peppermint in it. Woo! That's great. Oh, cool. Thank you, Cassandra. I'll put you on the list. Okay. Thank you for the donation. You're so sweet. Okay, so I want to discuss the danger. So we talked about what control is and letting it go, but the danger of control is basically taking a flame and suffocating it, and it can no longer have oxygen to breathe because you're trying so hard to force the plan to come to fruition. And it's okay to plan, but I feel like when you plan too much, your brain constantly wants to be solving problems. Your brain loves to be busy, okay? And when you have a plan, if you don't it's always good to just write it down and just set it aside. Otherwise, you'll keep going around and around your head trying to perfect it. And that is a sense of control because you're not letting things unfold. It's very important to understand the end result that you want to have and then put the parameters around it, how you want to feel. Say you are looking for not a perfect relationship. You're looking for a next love relationship. Perfect relationship doesn't exist. That's why I backtracked. But say you're looking for the next love relationship. List out on a piece of paper what it is you want. Companionship, honesty, loyalty, passion, love, romance, communication, honesty, and all of those things, rather than saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast a wide net. I'm going to meet as many people as possible, and I'm going to find that right, perfect person. That is already saying that you're not trusting the universe to bring to you your vibrational match. And that's actually a different episode that we're going to be doing about self-care and raising your vibration and attracting those attraction points on those vibration points that I'm talking about. And so more importantly, the danger of control is overthinking. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You control your thoughts. Your thoughts do not control you. People get so caught up in their head and they swirl and down spiral and all of these thoughts. And so it's always good at that point to go out for a walk, call a friend, and it's okay. You don't have to tell your friend, hey, I'm struggling, I'm overthinking things, or you can, I think that it's being very honest with yourself and being honest with people around you, of putting yourself out there and being vulnerable at the same time. And then you would be surprised how just a walk with a friend in the park for about an hour will lift your mood and you will be completely out of your head. It's so important. And that's going with the flow, getting back into that ease process, right? And it's always, as I mentioned, focus on the outcome. It's kind of funny because I watch a lot of Abraham Hicks, and that's where I've been listening to her probably for about 8 years now. And I still have to retrain myself every day to get into the vibe and get into this getting ready to be ready, rather than, I want to manifest this right now and it's not happening and now I'm really upset. It's just the universe is always conspiring and there's a lot of things going on in the background that we don't see. So if you right now in this moment in time are feeling very still, that's okay, because trust the universe. Have unwavering trust in that things will happen and work out for you. So, all right. So that being said, I'm going to pull a card for all the astrological signs this week. And then we will go into the readings. All right. So usually I mix it up, but this week we're going to do this straight and narrow. We're going to go right down the list. We're going to start with Aries. All of my Aries in the house, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Again, if you haven't looked up your chart, go check it out on any of the websites. Astrology or Cafe Astrology is great. And let's see what we have for Aries this week. Okay, Aries, believe in the impossible. No matter where you are right now, you may be feeling stagnant. Things aren't working out for you. You need to keep believing in the impossible because the blue moon is happening. This is the blue moon card. And it's really important. This is all about inspiration and the moon illuminating things and being almost as bright as the sun in the blue moon. And it's showing you the way. So trust your feelings this week, Aries, okay? It's really important. All right, let's see what's going on for my Taurus. All right, Taurus, look at the bigger picture. So Taurus, don't get caught up in the planning process. What I was just talking about, releasing the need to control. Look at the bigger picture and look at the forest rather than through the trees, but in an aerial view. Because I really feel like that's going to serve you this week by really just not getting caught up in the minute details and the minutia of just normal day BS. I really feel that it's a way to take a step back and look at what's really important and just let it go. If it's no longer serving you, let it go. Yes, trust your gut, Aries. All right, Gemini. Let's see what's going on, my Geminis. Woo, a time for healing. Oh, Geminis. Time for some self-care this week. I really feel that maybe you've been burning the candle at both ends. You are a Gemini. You do, love to talk your ideas a lot. So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and or Venus. Any combination. If you're listening to any of this and something resonates, it's a message for you too. It doesn't have to be that, what's the structured, you know what I mean? Hey, Final Destiny. That is hilarious. I am not wearing my flip-flops today. I love that. I love that you remember that. I'm wearing wool socks because it's a little cold here in the fall day of Chicago, and I was walking around listening to an awesome jazz band just a couple blocks down from my house, and it was a little chilly. So, all right, Cancers. I know we have a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the house. All right, this is all about you are very close to achieving all of your goals this week. So keep your eye on the prize. Don't let these shadows of these trees transpire, bend over you and dim your light, because keep your eye on the prize this week, Cancers. All right. It's all, I really feel, you guys know that song from Pocahontas, Just Around the River Bend? Just around the river bend. And she talks about everything just around the river bend. That is exactly what I'm feeling for you, Cancers, this week. I love that. That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, what's up? My family member, aka my nephew, is in the house. I've got you on the list, William. Love it. Oh my gosh. I remember I posted a video probably about 3 years ago, and my nephew, you basically are my cousin. I don't like to be old enough to be an aunt, but you know what I mean. And I had said something in one of my YouTube videos about social media being a time suck. And he commented, I almost just spit out my coffee. So it's true. I still feel that way, William. All right. So Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Woo, Leos. Woo. A new romantic cycle begins for you this week. This is awesome, Leos. This could be in romance, obviously, and it also could be in a new project that you feel really ignited about, and you just feel, wow, I'm on point. I really want to move forward with this. This is but this is like romance. I just try to keep it vague because the cards have to work hard to really read for a lot of people, especially since I'm only pulling one card for each sign this week. And, but I feel that Leos are having new romance come into your life. So this is awesome. If something old comes in, think twice about it. That's what I'm hearing in the back of my head. Okay. All right, Leos. Woohoo. All right, my Virgos. Do we have any Virgos in the house tonight? I just hung out with one of my good Virgo friends today. Oh, I love her. She came to visit me. Oh my gosh, the same card popped out. Virgos, a new romantic cycle begins for you as well. So Leos and Virgos, you guys got it going on this week. How awesome is that? Loving that. So cool. So think of lighting a match and it just really just turning into a beautiful flame, and you have that beautiful bonfire. You can see the end result and the passion is there, Virgos. Okay. Woohoo. I love that. Okay. Libras, step out of your comfort zone. So, okay, here's something interesting about the North Node. If anyone's into astrology here, or you're listening to this after the fact, whenever you look at your birth chart, you have your North Node and your South Node. Everyone thinks in their mind you're supposed to go toward your North Node. You're actually supposed to go away from it. Your North Node is your comfort zone and all of your past lives you've already done. You've already accomplished that in other lives. So, for instance, in my chart, the North Node is in the fourth house. So tradition and, having like a traditional home and all of that. I've already done that in another life. I am meant to go towards a really courageous career and spirituality in the North Node in my 9th and 10th house. So this is what I'm hearing for Libras, if that makes sense to you. Come on, Kiersa, what final destiny? You tell me. But it's all about stepping out of your comfort zone. So if you're starting to feel yourself go into your shell, your normal creature habits, it's time for you to check yourself and get off the couch and go for a walk and do something else, okay? Ooh, Venus, oh, mystical musings. Ah, okay. Uh-oh. Mystical musings might have someone coming back from the past, because she is Venus retrograding in Virgo, or your Venus return. All right, so next we have Scorpios. Woohoo! I know we have a Scorpio in the house. You guys are watching me shuffle these cards, right? This is the third time. Jenna! This is the third time this card has popped out. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, a new romantic cycle. Love is in the air for Leos, Virgos, and Scorpios this week. This is awesome. Oh, Jenna, awesome. Thank you. Oh, this is so cool. I'm loving love is in the air. You know, it has that like beautiful like ring to autumn, walking down the city street, holding hands, and the wind and the leaves are blowing by and the sun's kind of setting. That's what I feel for Leos, Virgos, and Scorpios. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so let's move on to Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on, Saggies. Ooh, all right, we have flying cards. Those are my favorite. Sagittarius, you and your loved ones are safe. So you might be feeling a little bit clinging to home and being a little clingy to people around you to make sure that they're feeling comfortable, and also yourself. But know that it's time for you to also realize that home is where the heart is, and everyone is safe around you, and you are safe. So this could be metaphysically speaking, this could be emotionally, spiritually, and physically speaking as well. But I really feel like this is more on an emotional level, because it is Cancer, which is all about ruling the tides of the ocean and the moon. And so I really feel that this week that you really need to focus in on, really just knowing that you and your loved ones are safe, okay? That's all I got for you. I need some house slippers, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, Capricorn in the house. Do you have any Cappies in the house? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So Capricorns, new moon eclipse. This is awesome. Expect a powerful change this week, Capricorns. I really feel it with, there's a lot of great planetary movement going on, and with Venus and Mars. And I really feel that wherever Capricorn is in your house, it's obviously like, well, your first house, but it depends what your rising sign is. So that's why it's really important to go look at your natal chart. But wherever Capricorn is exactly in your heart or your house, that is where changes are happening for you this week. So you maybe have already been focusing on manifesting this, or it could be something that's coming out of the blue that's going to surprise you. But do know that there's a lot of powerful, light behind this, and this is really going to change either your perception or your reality. All right, next we have Aquarius. Do we have any Aquas in the house? All right, Aquarius. Woo, how funny. You get the Leo card this week. Don't let pride hold you back. Which is kind of funny, because Aquarius are very out there and they love to explore, and they don't really have a filter when it comes to pride. So there might be something that's holding you back this week, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I really feel that you need to step into your power, but also don't be so prideful that you are letting the small little golden nuggets pass by you. Okay. I hope that makes sense, but do know that with, the full moon does illuminate everything and it's all about releasing. So maybe it's time for you to release any kind of pride or ego that you have this week. And if you're just chiming in and you are a Aquarius, make sure you listen to the first like 10 minutes of this video. It's all about control and releasing the need for control, because that's what stops manifesting. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Aqua. All right. Last but not least, we have Pisces. Do we have any Pisces in the house tonight? That is the main thing. House slippers are all about the clap of the soles, especially on hardwood floors. Okay, so Pisces, believe in the impossible. So this is great. This card popped out for, I think it was Taurus. And which is interesting because both of you are ruled by the same planet, Venus. So interesting, very interesting message here. So this is the second time. So if you're a Taurus or Pisces, you definitely need to pay attention to this, sun, moon, or rising on Venus. And if you're just chiming in and you're not sure what sun, moon, rising, Venus means, sun signs are the 12 astrological signs that people say, hey, what's your sign? But you need to know your moon sign, your rising sign, where the moon was rising on the horizon the minute you were born, and also where your Venus is in your natal chart, and it will tell a lot about your personality. Oh, Marley. So you've got a double doozy. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the possible. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, so let me go into the readings for those who have donated to Beach Balance Life and my channel on Monday nights. Thank you so much. Blessed be. All right, so first we'll start with Marley. Woo, Marley, and also if you have donated, Marley, Cassandra, and William, if you have a question, put it in the chat before I start reading. Marley, you're first, so I'll just give you a minute if you have a question, or if you just want a general reading, just put general. And we'll see. We'll see where we go. And if I don't hear from you, then I'll just like do what I think is right, which is just a general reading. Okay, thank you, Marley. All right, we'll do a general reading for Marley. Marley always has my back. She's always great. Like whenever one of my timestamps is off in one of my videos, if there's been a typo, she always helps and goes through and scrubs through it and helps me find the right timestamp for the pick a card reading. So thank you so much, Marley. You're the best. Okay, so to open your reading, Marley. All right. This is the card I pulled the Francesca card. So to me already, this is meaning like I'm getting a lot of Italy, a lot of Italian around you for some reason. But what this card says is, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So thank you, Bill. And so I really feel that with the believe in the impossible, that you have a lot of negativity. You're doubting yourself right now, okay? So I just want to chime back in because Marley is also a Taurus and a Pisces moon, or vice versa. And those, I pulled those same cards for the general reading for all the astrological signs. So see how it's kind of starting to tie in together. So let's see what your challenge is this. Well, we know what your challenge is. Let's see where you are right now. So it says, follow your heart. Interesting. Follow your heart. Trustworthy psychic information. So this is interesting because I feel with both of these cards, Marley, it's telling you to follow your heart, believe in the impossible. We're taking a card from the general reading. And also notice how both of these cards, they're sitting on their thrones, right? And they have all this beautiful energy. One is touching and looking at what she wants to manifest. Other one's visualizing out there into the universe with the support of Archangel Raphael. So I really feel that overall, you need to follow your heart this week. And I feel like negativity is really plaguing you. And let's see why that is. Why are you doubting yourself, girl? You used to live in Italy? Oh, I love that. Where? I want to move to Europe. I'm working on it. I know Bill Bernanke knows I'm working on that. Okay, so this is crazy. So I pulled the King of Gabriel card for you, Marley. I'm going to read it to you because it's hard for you to read backwards. It says, keep your eye on the bigger picture. Leave the details to others. Again, back to the beginning of the video, letting go of control. Experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So this message is literally in all three cards. Follow your heart. Keep your eye on the prize. Believe in the impossible. And then your Italian card, but visualize what you want to come about. So I know this is a general reading, but there's an overall arcing theme here. And let's see if we can get a little bit more information because I feel like it's pretty repetitive. I mean, that's a very strong message that the angels want you to hear. Ooh. All right, Final Destiny. What are you talking about? You're having a side conversation about shoes. Okay, Marley. This card is the Justice card. It says, don't give up. Keep things equal and balanced, and it's okay if there's a lot of conflict going on around you. Do know that justice will be had in your favor when it comes to balancing out this negativity and following your dreams. So what I'm really getting is I feel like you need to meditate in the morning and also journal a little bit. And one of the things I talked about last week was a meditation I did with Archangel Michael, and it's all about removing negativity in all directions of time and space, all grids and all universes, and replacing that negativity back to where it is, and then asking him to surround you with a blue light of protection. Marley, I think you should do that a couple times a day. Interesting. So I had the king or the queen of Raphael. Now we have the king of Raphael that's popped in to say hello to you. And he says, yes, it's safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So this is a very strong week. I know what you mean, Final Destiny. So this is a very strong message that I'm getting for you, Marley. It's all repetitive. I feel like you're on the brink of something very powerful that you are working on, and you don't feel, I feel like you think that your everyday, that your everyday responsibilities are going to be the one thing that holds you back, and it's not. Nothing in your everyday responsibility is going to hold you back. It's in your mind. So you need to visualize getting it done. And don't worry about the details, just trust. I feel like you have, this is part of one of the lessons that you've been probably going through I'm saying the last 8 to 10 years is learning to trust. And I feel like you're starting to see how it can bring manifestations faster to you. But right now, here's another test. I feel like you've already learned this test, but it's another test to test you. Does that make sense? So let's see if we can get any additional meaning for that. So the overall answer is yes. Okay, so the angels are saying yes, yes, yes. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Don't stop. Keep the momentum. The first card I opened up the entire chat today for the show was the Chariot, moving forward. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. Keep flowing. Don't let any cockroaches in your head take those ideas of inspiration and crush them. If there's one person that you literally know that they're going to say, no, that's not a good idea, don't talk to them. Don't tell them your idea. That's what I have for you. Because it doesn't make sense, All right. So I'll pull a romance angel card for you, and then I'll move on to Cassandra. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. The unrequited love card popped out. And what I'm getting for you, Marley, is I really feel that it's not unrequited love. I think that it's a little piece of you that you need to let go. It's a ghost. See, interesting. So as I look at this in the camera, doesn't this look like this light look like maybe a spirit lifting out of somebody's body? You know what I mean? I feel like there's an old ghost you need to get rid of completely. And that might be the thing that's holding you back, that mental thing. Yeah. Bug spray. Actually, peppermint oil works for bug spray. I bet you guys didn't know that. Yes, an apparition. Exactly. Hold on one second. You're welcome, Marley. I hope that made sense to you. Okay. Let me just make sure. Oh, okay. All right. That's my message for you, Marley. Marley Sky on Monday, October 5th. All right. So we're going to move on to Cassandra. Cassandra, did you want a general reading? I know Bill does. Or do you have a specific question? I'll just wait a second and see. While we're waiting for Cassandra to chime back in, otherwise I'll just do a general reading. But has anyone had any coincidences happen in the last week, or any chance meetings, or anything that has led to something else? I'm interested to know. Okay, general? Okay, I got you, girl. All right, let's see. What's your, just curious, do you know what your star sign is? Okay. Or your sun sign? All right, so let's see. Interesting. Okay. Hey, Shay. 1 second. Ooh, I love it. 111. That's awesome. Okay. That is a number. That is a really good number. That's good. Okay. So, Cassandra, I pulled the angel Daniel, and it's the angel of marriage. Now, I don't know anything about you, which is super cool. So I'm totally just going to go into all of my intuition. Don't tell me anything. And what is a DN? I don't even know what that is. Big Fish is a great movie. Okay, so interesting. All right. So I don't know if you're married, Cassandra, or you're in a relationship that feels like it could be going the next way or that way. Let's see what the cards have to say. Pisces, Sun, Virgo, Moon. Nice. We have a lot of earth, water mixes in the house tonight. Have you guys noticed that? All right. Cool. All right. So 2 cards popped out for you, Cassandra. First, we have the Sun card, and it says, life is wonderful, thriving through power. So you have all this beautiful illumination coming in behind you and supporting you, all this beautiful warmth. So if this is a romantic situation, whatever direction you're going, it's going to light your path, okay? And the reason I say that is because the 8 of Raphael popped out, and it talks about moving in a different direction. So this could mean a million different things. Listen, this is how I do a lot of reading, so it's actually kind of nice because I read for a lot of my friends, so I already know what's going on. But for you, I feel that if you aren't married, that you're either walking away from something that no longer serves you, or you're walking towards something that is definitely serving you. Because in this card, she's walking away from the things that are no longer serving her. But look at this man right here waiting for her, and all this beautiful green energy, which is all about chakra, the heart chakra energy. And it's just beautiful. You know, I really feel that this is a message for you that no matter where you're going to go, whatever this marriage card is, and also marriage is a partnership too, so it could also be a job, but I do feel that you're protected, and you cannot put a blanket on the sun. The sun shines so bright, nothing touches the sun. So, and that is very Leo energy as well. So if you know where Leo is in your chart, I bet that's going to have a message for you. But let's see if there's another message. I love that you're not giving me any clues. It's great. Okay. All right. So the Four of Ariel popped out. So this card represents a couple different things. It's all about the giving and receiving of things in your life. So I feel like there's something tight you've been holding on to. And when you hold on to something too tight, it's either going to turn into a diamond or it's going to turn into dust. So I feel like what I'm getting is, as we read the situation, I do feel that it's time for you to release things that are no longer serving you, whether they're negative thought patterns or it's something in your environment that is influencing you. A lot of people don't understand that even objects in your home that represent negative things in your life still influence you even 10 years later. So whatever it is, I really feel that you need to release the things that are no longer serving you for the sun to come in and illuminate and shine the light on you and what's happening. Does that make sense? All right, let me pull a card. Okay, so yep, it's all about romance, girl. So whatever this is, I know that you're heading into something beautiful and healthy. And if this is a new relationship, I really feel that anything that's been holding you back, any negativity of that it may not work, move forward, trust the universe and let go, and make sure you're giving as much as you're receiving and you're not taking too much or giving too much, because it's all about give and take and balancing things out. Okay. Since that is a romance for you, Cassandra, I'll pull romance angel card for you, and then we will go from there. Okay, so playfulness. To recapture romance, allow playfulness and flirtation to come in. So if you are in a long-term relationship, Cassandra, it's time for you to go out and have some flirting and some fun with your partner. And if this is the beginning of your relationship, this is the most fun of the part of the relationship anyway. So get back into that space if this is a current partner. All right. I hope that makes sense to you. Now you can chime in the chat, or you can DM me privately. Nikki and Bill have my number, so you can always text me. Curious to see what that is and how it resonated. All right, Bill. Do you have a question? Oh, wait, you said you want a general. Okay. I'm going to be filming some new pick a card readings probably on Wednesday. I'll have them up. And so we'll see how those go. Okay, so the Isaiah card popped out for you, Bill. So the current situation is all about giving birth to new ideas, which you're really good at. And just know that you may be germinating a lot of ideas, but know that you're being protected. These ideas that you are transpiring and nurturing are actually going to come through to fruition, because you have this woman down here who is very, very, very pregnant. So I feel like you're pregnant with a lot of ideas of things that you know that are really going to bring life and love and meaning and instant connection into your life. So keep working on these ideas, okay? So let me pull some cards to emphasize that for more messages. Woo! We have a flying card. All right. Actually, we have two cards. Let's see. So, interesting. So the Eight of Michael is the same. It's basically like saying you're a little bit in your own mental head and getting caught up in your own thoughts. And Archangel Michael is saying, cleanse those thoughts, those cobwebs that are holding you back from these ideas, because you may actually have too many ideas. I actually am hearing that you should focus in on one or two. You should focus on one for the month of October, and then worry about two more in November, because you have too many ideas floating around and you're getting caught up in your head, and then you won't do anything. You'll just sit there paralyzed. Cassandra, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be the Debbie Downer. I kind of thought it was a separation. But you can see how it could go either way. I was just trying to be really kind. I don't ever want to be negative, but I do see that there is a special fella on your path. So no matter where you are in the cycle, it doesn't matter. It's what's coming next and where you are right now, right? So I love that. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, Bill, we also have divine guidance. The search of meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself by wise teachers and friends. So welcome to Monday Night Tarot Improv Spirituality Chats. So this is also emphasizing getting caught up in your head too much and really just, I'm honestly, there's only one thing you need to be focusing on, one project you need to be focusing on for the month of October. That is a very strong message. And I know it's a very long month. It's only October 5th, but I do feel that you need to really get out of your head, get the cobwebs out of your head. Okay. Especially it's Halloween. You're getting caught up in your head. All right. I'm going to pull one more card for that. And then we will pull some other cards to emphasize it. The Four of Michael, again, Archangel Michael is all about communication. It's a sword energy, air, communication. And it says, insights come from quiet meditation, Bill. The need for more sleep and time off, seek relief from stress. So again, I feel like you've been juggling 4 or more projects or ideas that you're trying to germinate and manifest this month, but I'm hearing only focus on the main one. That's right. Bye, Felicia, to the ex. Okay. So Bill, are you hearing me? Did you download the Calm app? There's some really good meditations on there. All right. Let's see if there's an additional message for you. The answer is no. Too many projects. You have too many projects going on, Bill. Stop. No. And it says improving health. You need to focus on your health. Again, back to manifest or meditation and getting more sleep and not being too stressed this month, okay? And this wasn't a monthly reading, but October, like that is in my head right now for you. Okay, good. Because I will call you and I will send you messages. So I'll pull a romance angel card for you, Bill. All right. Make the effort, okay? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So this is what I'm hearing is I feel like maybe that with all the projects going on and distractions, I feel that you need to make an effort toward your love life. And maybe that should be what you be focusing on this month as your project. And get that solidified so you can focus on more things next month. The only reason I say this because this card says make the effort. So that's when you spread yourself too thin to too many people and too many projects, then you're not genuine. So you want to be genuine. When you make the effort, you're genuine. So you really want to laser focus your attention on just one thing this month. That's what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Let me see if there's any more people for readings in my email. It's so funny, Bill, when your name popped up on my phone from PayPal, my cousin's name is William Brenner. And so that's why I was referencing my cousin earlier because I thought it was my cousin because I just glanced. I'm like, oh my God, he's on the live. I'm sorry, my nephew. It's so weird. It's so weird being an auntie, you know, to someone who's married. I mean, he's like, you know, he's like in his 20s. I'm a very young aunt. So weird. I'm also an auntie to my nieces too. Cool. All right. So overall, does anyone have any comments or questions to come back to the letting go of control and letting the universe guide you and co-creating? Does anyone have any questions that I can emphasize for teaching or giving more advice or more structure or more ideas on how to really wrap your head around this. I mean, it's pretty simple, but at the same time, it's a daily thing to keep your mind in that flow of just ease. You know what I mean? Oh, Mystical Musings, I'm so happy you're here. It was surprising to see you because I thought you had a client tonight. So I was like, oh, that's fine, but I still love her. You have an amazing week, Mystical Musings. We will catch up at the end of the week. Let's see. I will pull an overall card for everybody in the room to see what the message is. Nothing is yet set in stone. So this is actually a really good card because it means things are working out. And if we go with the flow, we're going to end up on these waves on the beach we're meant to be on. So it's all about letting go of control and being in the flow with the universe. It's working with water. Oh, I love that. Like people that have been on my YouTube lives for what? Since April? Say hello to each other in the chat. That's so sweet. I love that. Funny. I just got a really funny text message from somebody that I'm holding accountable for who is doing Sober October, and they're like, you're my sponsor and I just had to tell you I cheated. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I love it. Cool. All right. So, let's see. I'm working on content for next week. I'm also going to be doing pick a card readings this week that I'll be posting. And then other than that, I'm going to finish the October horoscopes. Those are a lot of work, you guys. And I filmed the last 4. When I filmed them, my studio light was out. So I took them down because I did not like the videography and the way I felt like the content was good, but I really felt that it just wasn't visually pleasing. And so I'm going to redo them. That being said, stay tuned. Libra. No, I did Libra. I just have 3 left. Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius. So those will be coming out. So go look at the October horoscopes for your particular sign. And other than that, I'm so happy everyone came tonight. And Cassandra, love meeting you. New person in the chat. Super cool. And oh, yes, Marley. I know Pisces, right? Ah, gosh, holding me accountable. No, I'll do those this week. And I have some cool pick a card readings. If you guys have any suggestions for pick a card readings, just go to one of my videos and just comment. Let me know because I get all the comments. I'm thinking about doing your next love and when it will happen. And I'm also thinking about things like, where's my list? I was thinking about another pick a card reading with angel numbers like 777, 222, and each pile is that your message from your angels. Oh, well, Bill, you will be missed. That's awesome. So Bill is doing a 24-hour race next week that starts at 4 p.m. on Monday. So let's all send Bill some good vibes. I'm super stoked for you, Bill. You will have to let us know the following Monday how you do. I'm excited for you. That's exciting. Yes. That's so cool. Does anyone else have anything going on this week that they want to share? Any good vibes or anything like that? Super cool. Let me scroll up in the chat and see if there's anything else going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Shay, actually, I feel like you've emailed me before for a reading. But now that I look up in the chat, you keep seeing 111. That's one of the readings I was going to do. It's like all the sequences of numbers. You're welcome, Cassandra, and best of luck with your new fella. Maybe you make sure to stay in your heart chakra. Good. Thank you, Bill. I'm loving like the intro to doing some teaching and talking and then, but you know me, I mix it up all the time. All the time. And now that I've started my guitar lessons back up, you never know what you're going to get. So stay tuned this fall. All right, everybody. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week and looking forward to seeing you next Monday. And can't wait to see what you guys think about my new pick a card readings this week and also the astrological signs for October, which I already mentioned. So also, if you are needing some meditation, go check out my sleep meditations. They're pretty cool. They're 2 hours long, no ads. So you can sit there and put it on and then fall asleep or put it on in the background. It's all about positive affirmations. So that being said, I hope everyone has an awesome Monday and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for coming tonight. Talk to you soon. Ciao. Bye.